My life as a reader. My mom would read to me and my 9 siblings on a daily basis. Reading was a way that she could bring us all together. Our favorite volumes in this Childcraft set were volumes 1 and 2, Poems and Rhymes, Stories and Fables. We would listen to all of the Mother Goose nursery rhymes and listen to the stories and fables from Aesop, the Brothers Grimm, Rudyard Kipling, A. Milne, and Dr. Seuss.
I'll tell you one thing, it's always better when we're together. It's always better when we're
These books also contained excellent illustrations. I remember relating the stories to the pictures as my mom would read, and I realized the pictures helped tell the stories. These are some of the illustrations you will find in these books. Charlotte's Web was the first chapter book I read, and I really enjoyed the characters and the stories. I did not read books for leisure throughout middle school and high school. I think probably because I was very busy with sports and friends. I started reading a lot to my children just as my mom read to me as a child. I love to read Dr. Seuss books to my children, but I also love to teach them how to read Dr. Seuss books. I read this Mother Goose nursery rhyme book to my children so much that we blew out the binding.
Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
This Walt Disney Fun to Read library was my son's favorite set. This Road to Reading series came with a parent guide constructed to reinforce basic reading concepts. Each story had comprehension questions, vocabulary, phonics, and other concepts to go along with it. I enjoyed teaching my children how to read. I have read a few good books as an adult. I read this book called Suzanne's Diary for Nicholas on a plane trip to California. I also like Nicholas Sparks books. I read the Saturday and Sunday newspapers, and I also read some magazine articles, usually sitting poolside. Since the spring of 2009, when I came here to Revere to get my undergrad degree, I have read a lot of textbooks. So for 3 solid years, I have been reading more than ever. I have definitely become a better reader, and I enjoy reading more now than ever. The last book that I read was this book called The Year of Miss Agnes. I hope to read this book to my 4th grade students during my internship.